There are some concerns about whether or not those residents will be able to receive and send their ballots and even vote in upcoming elections. Joining us now is Jackson County Clerk Chris Walker. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me too.
Absolutely. So for those who have lost their residence, what do they need to do to be able to vote in November? I know you said that first and foremost, you want people to have confidence in the fact that you are going to get them their ballots and make sure that they still have that right.
Correct. We want you to know that we are here for you. That is our job, is to make sure every eligible voter not only can vote, but they have access to that ballot. So we are here for the long haul. We are working with the Secretary of State, along with the county resources, to develop a plan that we will release to social media next week, as well as to our news media partners, that we can get fact-based information out to our voters to give them confidence that we're going to make sure that they have the right to vote and they're able to exercise that.
So with the people who have lost their homes, maybe they are planning on moving somewhere else entirely, or they're just kind of in a temporary housing situation right now. Do they need to register that new address within Jackson County, and do they need to register to vote again?
What we're asking people to do at this point, because the statutes allow for people who are away for temporary purposes from their home, and keep in mind your address prior to being displaced from the fires is your home residence address, and you should be able to vote. There are issues that pertain to the area that you live in within the county. What we're asking people to do at this point is to go to the OregonVotes.gov and click register to vote. You can easily update your information, leave your residence address the same as where it is currently before you were displaced by the fire. When it asks you for your mailing address, if different from your residence address, that's where we want you to add a temporary mailing address, so that when ballots get dropped at the Postal Service on October 16th, we can get you your ballot to wherever you're temporarily staying for voting purposes. But your residence in all meaning still remains where you resided prior to being displaced by this fire, and the statutes allow that. So we're asking people at this point, that is the easiest way to get those updates to us. Now, keep in mind, if you're not comfortable putting your information in online, or say you don't have an Oregon issued driver's license or ID, or you just wish to make sure it's done on paper, call us here at the elections office, 541-774-6148, and we will happy to email you or mail you a voter registration card by paper. Now, again, we're going to need a mailing address for that, because it's obvious that your residence address may not exist anymore. So either go online to the OregonVotes.gov and register to vote with, of course, adding that mailing address, or we can send you a paper registration card. Now, the other method is, if you wish to, and with everything going on, it's overwhelming, but we are here and we remain open to the public from 8 to 4, Monday through Friday, here at the elections office, 1101 West Main Street in Medford, Suite 201. You can come right into our office and update those items, and then we can make sure and get you a ballot out. Now, what we plan on doing starting October 5th, because that is the date that we will have ballots in our office, and it's a date we mail absentee ballots. We also are asking people if they would be more comfortable to come to our office. We can issue a ballot right over the counter here at our office starting October 5th for those displaced by fire. Then if you have problems with any of those or don't understand those methods, call us at the 541-774-6148, or you can email us at elections@jacksoncounty.org, and we will answer any and all questions you have pertaining to your right to vote. What we don't want is for people to panic. We will be here. We remain for you. Our heartfelt sympathies for the losses around the county and around the state. But again, reiterate, we are here for you, and we want to make sure that you have not only eligible to vote, but that you have access to the ballot.